Hello everybody and welcome back to our Edge of the Earth campaign playthrough. This is Superfang99. In the last episode, we discussed Lily and Monterey's upgrades as well as set up for part 2 of Ice and Death. We are ready to begin, so let's read the act and agenda. A harsh wind blows. Several of your party have mysteriously vanished in the night. Without a sign of any struggle, you can only assume that they left of their own accord. But why? 5 Doom Threshold. And our act, The Lost Expedition. You set out to search for the missing team members, hoping to find them before daybreak. As a free triggered ability, investigators at your location spend 2 clues as a group. Draw the encounter card beneath your location. As an action, if you're at camp, which for reference is this top location, the barrier camp, we can resign. You turn in for the night. Objective, find as many missing expedition members as you can by adding them to the victory display. Then head back to camp before daybreak. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, we advance. So, as of notes, the only person who is MIA is this one Professor William Dyer. I'd very much like to get him back if we can, because I think the horror healing is going to be very useful. We have brought Dr. Amy Kensler and Avery Claypool because they both want to come along and find out what's happening. They both get some additional supplies. And if you notice, we start with 7 resources. That's because our shelter value was 7, and it told us to have those as our starting resources for this scenario. All right, well, we're ready to go. The encounter cards are placed under each uncharted location. So these ones over here are going to be especially hard to get. I'm thinking obviously we'll work on the ones that we can up here near where the camp is. But yeah, Lily's hand is not very good. She can at least play the machete, but I think I want to first start digging for the Cyclopean hammer if I can. So Lily's first action will be to draw a card. It's another Dragon Pole. Lily's second action will be to draw another card. It's a Holy Rosary. Lily's final action will be to play the machete for 3 resources. Now is Lily's turn. Monterey is going to do something similar, I guess. What's the shroud here? It's 4. That's not great. Yeah, Monterey is also going to do something similar. He's going to draw a card for an unexpected courage. He's going to draw another card, an elusive. He's going to play the lucky cigarette case, and then we'll hopefully try to investigate next turn or move somewhere that has better shroud, because we are not set up right now. All right, it is the upkeep phase because there are no enemies. So Lily will draw a guts and gain a resource. Monterey will draw a nimble and a resource. All right, so we have done nothing so far. We are 1 of 5 doom away. Lily's encounter card is a Dark Aurora, test 3 willpower. Yes, she will commit this guts to this. So she is 5 to 3. As of note, we do have 2 frost tokens in the bag. And the scenario reference card is the same as the previous scenario, so. That is a skull. Ooh, that's bad. Our shelter is 7. So 7 divided by 2 is 3. 3.5, rounded up is 4, so she fails. That's a little rough. She takes 2 horror. That is not very good. She doesn't have a way to prevent that. Nope. All right. That is Lily's card, Monterey's card, Antarctic Wind. Investigators at attached location cannot play cards or draw cards from their deck. Well, we're probably going to just leave. Wow, this is not a good start. Yeah, we're just going to have to leave, I think. Let's have Lily go first. She's going to move. she's going to move to the Icy Wastes. And she's going to then draw a card. Really hoping for the hammer. So stand together. Oh, I should have had Monterey go first. Last action, she's going to play this Holy Rosary for 2 resources. Monterey. Monterey's first action is going to be to move here. He's then going to investigate. He's 4-2. That is a frost token, so now he's 3-2. As a -3, he fails. Oh, I'm sorry. The frost token was actually a -3. So he fails by a lot. He has 1 action left. He's going to investigate again at 4-2. Does he want to commit anything? No. 4-2. -1. He succeeds, but only by 1. All right, that is their turns. No enemies, so we upkeep. Lily will draw a brand new Cthulhu. That's actually not bad. And she gets a resource. Monterey will draw a Slip Away and another resource. All right, things could be going better. We are 2 Doom of 5. Lily's encounter card is Polar Vortex. Jesus, we really want to leave. This should be gone, by the way. Monterey's card is a Dark Aurora. That is very bad. Is that worth trying to succeed? 2 horror. Yeah. No, there's way too many things in the bag that would cause us to fail. We're 1-3. Oh, damn it. He's 1 location away. I'll have him draw a card from the last turn. Okay, Pilfer. Okay, he's 1-3. That's a Cultist. -2. We shuffle a Tekalili. Well, at least this is Monterey's first Tekalili. So without looking at it, let me get these green sleeves. All right, and that gets shuffled in. He's also going to take 2 horror. Wow, this scenario is not going very well to begin. Here's hoping we can find Dyer as soon as we can and get the frick out of here. All right, he of course takes 2 horror. And that goes away. Okay, well, Monterey can go first. As of note, we do have the Empress 3 inverted, so the first agility test he's going to get has -1 agility, which is unfortunate because we do want to play this Pilfer. But I think that we can make it very, very, very strong if we do it. So, in fact, let's have Lily go first, actually, because I want her to play Stand Together. So Lily's first action is going to be to play Stand Together. They're both going to gain 2 resources. But Lily's second action will be to immediately use those 2 resources to play Brand of Cthulhu. Comes in with 6 charges. Her last action is going to be to move to Icebreaker Landing. to get away from the polar vortex, of course. All right, and that is Lily's turn. Monterey, you are going to play your Pilfer. Cost 4. He's currently 4-2. I really want to succeed by a lot on this because I want to play. I'm going to commit Nimble, and I'm going to commit this manual dexterity to go 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. I'm going to also commit 1 slip away to go 8 to 2. I want to succeed by at least 2. If I draw a Frost token, I think I will use Avery's ability on this. FYI. -1. We succeed by 7 to 2. We succeed by 5. So first, manual dexterity will draw us a card. Archive of Conduits, which is useless. Nimble will let us move after this test ends. So first, we will grab all 3 clues. All right, and then we will use our move to go to Icebreaker Landing. So that was his first action. He's going to use the free triggered ability on the act to spend 2 clues. Let me just check. Yep, 1 per player clues, so that's 2 clues. And draw this encounter card. Wonder what it is. Disappearing footprints. The tracks continue for some time before vanishing, baffingly into the snow. There's no sign of any struggle, nor are there any other tracks that might indicate where they could have gone. Could the winds have covered the tracks? And if so, why were you able to follow the rest of the footprints so easily? But when you turn back to examine the prints you first followed, they too are gone. Remove a Frost token from the Chaos bag. Add this story card to the victory display. That's victory 0. But that's something. If I can find it. There it is. Guess the weather's clearing up. So that's a good sign. He still has 2 actions remaining because that was a free triggered ability. I think it will be to get some more clues. Because, I mean, I could go back to Icy Waste, activate and move, but I'm just worried that I draw a Dire, and he was an enemy. So, let's see, what would I'd have a way to get away from him. But I also want these clues. I think I will just... Oh, wait, hold on. Also, I succeeded by 2. Draw a card. Backstab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Yeah, I think I'll do the weird. It kind of makes the Nimble not very good. I think I'll just stay and get some clues. The Shroud is 2. We're at 4-2. It's not terrible. I'm going to commit this Archive of Conduits to go 5-2. Might as well. That's a 0. Succeed by 3. Let me get a clue. We have 1 action remaining. I think we will do that again. 4-2. Let me see if Lily has anything. Nothing. 4-2. This is another 0. Get another clue. All right, we have a total of 4 clues. That should be good. All right, that is our turns. No enemies, so we go straight to upkeep. Lily will draw an Arcane Initiate. Not very useful. She, of course, gets a resource. Monterey will draw the Prophesiah. Oh my god. We are golden. All right, that's all we need. Because now we can just name the base camp the Locust, and we can just go all where we just want to go. That'll be sick. All right, we have 3 of 5 Doom on the agenda. And we draw encounter cards. Lily's encounter card is an Ancient Evils. Does she have a ward for this? Nope. Another Doom. Oops. All right, Monterey's encounter card is a Polar Mirage. Attached to the nearest location with at least a clue, without a copy of Polar Mirage attached. Right, when we just discover a clue here, we will lose all our cards. That's okay. I did the thing again. I'm going to choose to gain a resource at the end of my turn. I keep forgetting Monterey's thing. I need a better way to remind myself of how that works. Okay. Monterey, let's have you go. First action, play the Prophesia Profana. So, it costs 4. Leaving him with 3 resources. He will choose the campsite, the barrier camp as the locus. That seems super good. His second action will be to move back to the Icy Wastes. As a free triggered ability, he will spend 2 clues. And draw this encounter card. Dissected Explorer. You follow a set of tracks into a small cavern carved into a glacial wall, and your stomach lurches at the sight before you. One of your missing team members lies in a crumpled heap at the end of the hollow, his clothing torn open. A clean vertical incision has bisected his torso open from his sternum to his belly, and his entrails have been carefully removed. You struggle not to retch. Who could have possibly done such a thing? Search your deck for a copy of Tekalili and place it on the bottom of the Tekalili deck without resolving it. Shuffle your deck. Sick. That is awesome, I guess. We knew that there was a Tekalili in here, so let's find it. There it is. Was there another one? No. Okay. So, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let me get this out of this sleeve. Get another sleeve. And this goes away. All right, we still are no closer to finding out what's going on. All right. Well, Monterey has one last action. I think it will be to also move to the barrier camp. We'll spend 2 clues. And look at this encounter card. Dead end. There is nothing here but ice and snow, and no sign of any missing team members. Frustrated, you turn back. You won't find anyone here. Remove 1 frost token from the canvas bag. Add the story card to the victor's play. Well, all right. I guess we're out of frost. If I can find it. Oh, no. There it is. Wow, all right. Well, we have 0 frost tokens in the bag right now. But we are nowhere close. We'd probably want to get the clues here and go to Rocky Crag. Maybe open up Frigid Cave. Oh, I'd be so sad if Dyer was like over here for some reason. All right, well, that's Monterey's turn. He is 2 locations away from where he is. So he will draw a card, his Bullwhip, and gain a resource. All right, Lily, you're not really doing much, are you? Well, it is the witching hour, so she could play the Arcane Initiate. Yeah, let's do that. She will play the Arcane Initiate. It costs her 1 resource. Comes in with the Doom. She will exhaust the Arcane Initiate. Look top 3 for a spell. None of those. I managed to dodge that, even though I kind of wanted to get that as soon as I can. Come on. That's her first action. Does she have anything that she actually wants to play? I don't think so. The rest of her hand is spells and weapons. Really, she just freaking wants the hammer. Or the bandolier. The bandolier would be good. I really want the hammer, though. If you can't tell, the hammer is really good. I'll talk more about it when I actually draw it. But hammer, very good. Okay. Yep, she has nothing else she wants to play. I think I'll draw a card. It's another machete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll draw another card. Shriveling. All right. So, no enemies, so we upkeep. Lily will draw into the flame. That could be very good. And she gets a resource. Monterey will draw a backstab and a resource. Oops. All right, so we are advancing with a total of 6 due in play. Tracks in the snow. As you journey through the glacial wilds, you stumble across a set of tracks in the snow leading farther from camp. You pause and investigate further. Were these tracks made by one of your missing team members or by something more monstrous? Choose a face-down encounter card beneath the location. Look at the other side of that card without resolving its text. Then return it face down beneath that location. What? What? This is helping us? What? What? I did this right? Find the third card of this. Previously set aside enemies. Yeah. What? What happened? Why is this agenda nice to me? This is like an unfamiliar feeling. Yeah, what the frick? I'm actually wow. Well, it is a decision at least. Where do I go? I guess I should probably look at the ones that are hardest to get to so that I don't need to necessarily go there if I don't need to. So I'm going to look at Remnants of Lake's Camp. It's freaking dire. Okay. I'm going to just read him. Choose and discard up to 2 cards from your hand. Parlay. Place that many resources on Professor William Dyer from the token bag. If there are 6 resources on him, add him to the victory display. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, well, we need to get over there then. Oh, Jesus. We need 8 clues. We currently have no clues. This has 6. So, okay, so these will have enough to get this card and this card. It seems like all of these cards are good, except for the guy, of course. So I want to get this card in case it does something good. I don't know. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you, Agenda. You've been so nice today. And the new agenda. The chill of night. The low-hanging sun dimly illuminates the Antarctic night. Gray clouds cover the sky, threatening an icy storm. 5 doom. And Lily's encounter card is a whiteout. Totally fine. We're going to leave here. Monterey's encounter card is an ice shaft. So test 3 agility mainly. He has -1 agility, but he does. He is at the locust, however, so he only has 4 to 3 on this, which is totally fine, I think, because Monterey can take some damage. He is 4 to 3. It's a skull. He fails. Shelter is 7. That's a -4. So he takes 2 damage. No big deal, I think. Nope, come on. All right. Okay. I think what Lily will do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just check their hand size. Make sure I didn't miss it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. Where are the enemies? We need to get here. Safest way is through here. Right, of course. Okay, yeah, I think this is still good. Yeah, because there's no way I'm going through it this way. Although I could, I guess. No. Maybe if we have time. If we have time. Let's have Monterey go first. He is going to move here. And then he's going to use an action on the Prophesiah to move Lily to the locust. And then he will take an action to investigate. He is currently 5 to 3. He's going to slip away again. Because now attack of opportunities don't mean a thing. He's 6 to 3. As a -2. He succeeded by 1. Jesus. I need you to succeed by more, Monterey. Please. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Lily, you are going to play Drawn to the Flame. So, she will first draw an encounter card. It is a Lost Researcher. Spawn any location, empty if able. Lost Researcher enters play with 1 doom on it. Forest. When Lost Researcher is defeated, move each doom on it to its location. As an action, parlay. Test willpower or intellect 3. If you succeed, take control of 1 doom on Lost Researcher and flip it to its clue side. Then, if there is no doom on Lost Researcher, discard it. Wow. Well, I guess I'm going to put it on the Icy Waste, because Lily could deal with that. Barely. It'd be a bit risky, but we could do it. And then she discovers 2 clues. From the campsite. That was her first action. Oh, right. Enters play with a doom, of course. I was planning to go over there, because I really don't want Lily to have clues. Yeah, her second action is going to be to move here. She's going to spend her 2 clues as a free triggered ability to draw this encounter card, Underneath Rocky Crags. Somber Remains. You come across evidence of one of your lost companions, abandoned and half buried in snow, torn scraps from a heavy fur coat and a pair of goggles. Examining the goggles closely yields a terrifying discovery, a dark, sticky substance that you cannot, for the life of you, identify. Search the top 9 cards of your deck for each copy of Tekalili, and place each one you find on the bottom of the Tekalili deck without resolving it. Shuffle your deck, and we add this to visual display. All right. Top 9, you say? 4, 5. Any Tekalili? Well, we got one. It's upside down. Oh, there's the hammer too. Damn it. All right, well, we get rid of a Tekalili, so that's good. Alright, and then we have to shuffle Lily's deck. Come on. Okay, so that was her second action, was moving. Let's spin the Arcane Initiate. Might as well try to get another spell. She got a spell. That's good. Ward of Protection can be very good. All right, and her last action, I think, will just be to move back to the camp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, she can afford to lose a card. She moves back to camp. All right, enemy phase. This guy does not have Hunter. Interesting. So we upkeep. Lily draws a Guts. She has to discard a card, which will be this other Machete. She gets a resource. Monterey will draw. Manual Dexterity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gets a resource. All right, and now we go to the Mythos phase. We are a total of 2 of 5 Doom. Lily's encounter card is an Ancient Evils. Well, that seems like a ward to me. Playing ward. She's going to take a horror, put it on the Holy Rosary. I'll put Arcane Initiate, put on the Arcane Initiate. And this will be canceled. She's a mystic after all. Monterey will draw another Ice Shaft. So he actually has 4 to 3 on this. Oh, sorry, the Prophesy though is 5 to 3. Sure, let's commit a minute. Nah, let's just take it. 5 to 3. It's -1. He just passes. Okay, it is their turns. I think Lily will need to go talk to that man. Yeah, she has a Guts. Perfect. First action, move to the Lost Researcher. Oh yeah, this whiteout should have been gone. So this Lost Researcher engages her. We're gonna use her second action to parlay, which of course does not provoke attacks of opportunity. She's at 3, 4 to 3. She will commit these Guts. And the Fearless, why not? 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. Yeah. That is an Elder Sign. This is the first time I think Lily has drawn her Elder Sign. Right now it says, +2, after this test ends, flip a broken discipline you control to its unbroken side. It's already unbroken. So we remove a Doom, we flip it over, and we get it as a clue, and then we discard this man, because there's no more Doom on him. She has 1 action left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to draw a card. Filtered search first? Yeah. First, she's going to search with the Arcane Initiate. That's another spell. Her last action is going to be to draw a card. A Burdened Destiny. She can take a damage in a horror. I think that's totally fine. In fact, I think the Arcane Initiate will take it for us. All right, and that is her turn. Monterey, your job is very simple. I guess. I mean, really? Just investigating 5 to 3? Yeah, I guess that's how it has to go. 5 to 3. So 0. He succeeds by 2. Thank you, Monterey. Oh, I guess I technically would have to draw the card first. Jeremiah. That actually is super useful. His second action will be to play Jeremiah. He is going to name Odd because we're looking for Janae and the lockpicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lockpicks, Scout Ahead, and Janae. Oh my god, that was really the only odd costed cards in my deck, and we got him. Oh my god. Oh, so good. I will say, at least in this scenario, Janae doesn't seem that impressive as a replacement for Jeremiah. Although that could change, because of course, moving the clues around to lower shrouds will definitely help, but for now, I think we'll just need to get set up with Jeremiah and then play lockpicks next turn. You know how it goes. All right. Monterey's last at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jesus. Maybe I should just play something. Oh my god. I have too many cards in my hand. Or at least I'm going to. Yeah, let me I'll play Emergency Cash to get 3 resources. Alright. And he's still where he is, so he doesn't do anything. Alright, upkeep. No enemies. Lily will get Emergency Cash. Lily has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She gets resource. Monterey will draw Deduction. That is fantastic. And a resource. Everything readies. We will definitely need to discard down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, Jesus. 3 cards, huh? I don't think I need these backstabs. Seems like we're not getting a lot of enemies. Yeah, we removed a lot of the enemies. There's still those skittering nonsense things there, but I think, and the guys, but oh, that's a little risky, but and one more card. I think it's going to be this. No, we need the Scouter Head because we need to be able to move to Lake's camp, I think. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to discard this Manual Dexterity. All right. We are 2 Doom out of 5. Lily will draw through the ice. All right. That's fine. She can take that damage and just get rid of it. Monterey will draw another Lost Researcher. All right. Yeah, Lily can go deal with that, I think. Any location empty available. Yeah, let's put it at the barrier camp. Enters with a Doom. Let's see. How many clues do I need? That'll give me a total of 4. We need 4 more. I guess there's 2 here, 2 here. That's not bad. Go this way. Yeah, that's not bad. Because, yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, Monterey. You were going to play a lockpicks first, I think, for 3. Then you're going to investigate with said lockpicks. You are at 4, 5, 6, 11, 12 to 3. Let's chuck a good old deduction in there. To go 13 to 3, huh? Wow. That is a skull. His shelter is 3, so it's a -2. We succeed by a bajillion. We can activate the Lucky Cigarette case to draw a card. An elusive. He gets both clues on the deduction. All right, that was his second action. His last action will be to move to the treacherous path. There are no frost tokens, so it's not very treacherous, is it? He is 1 location away from where he is, so he will use that to gain a resource. God, Monterey is so freaking good. It seems so good. All right, Lily. You're going to try to move to the barrier camp. You first need to test Agility 2. I actually don't think she needs to succeed this at all. In fact, I'd probably prefer it if you failed this. So, 3 to 2. -2. She does fail. So she takes a damage and a horror. So damage we'll put on ourselves. The horror we will put on the Holy Rosary. And this gets discarded. Her second action is going to be to actually move to the barrier camp now. Engaging the Lost Researcher. Third action will be to try to parlay. Using willpower, she is currently at 4 to 3. That's not great. That is not great. Yeah, I think we've got to do it. 4 to 3. That is a skull. That is way too much. Shelter is 7, so that's a -4. Okay, no failure for failing, of course. All right. Enemy phase. She takes a damage and a horror from the Lost Researcher. Oops. Want that. And now we go to upkeep. Lily will draw a scrying. Gain a resource. Monterey will draw a nimble. And a resource. Let's ready everything up. Checking our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We are a total of 4 Doom in play with our Lost Researcher and Lily's encounter card. It's another Through the Ice. That's actually okay, I think. And Monterey's encounter card, Dark Aurora. He's definitely failing this. Taking 2 horror. That's a little spooky. What's his shelter? 1. Okay. Okay. We're going to commit both this Unexpected Courage and the Trusty Bullwhip to give us +3, so that would give us a 4 to 3. This is mainly because with the skull being at -1, it's a decent shot at passing this. I really wouldn't like to not take any more horror if I can avoid it. That's a -1. All right, I'm glad we did that. Monterey passes. Okay. Let's have Lily go first. We're going to attempt to do that again. Yeah. Should I use the discipline? That's the question. I think so. I do need this to go. All right. We're using our discipline. It does not provoke attacks of opportunity because that's what it says. And we're going to try to... Oh, it's a parlay. No, sorry. This isn't a parlay, but that's a parlay. So we're giving ourselves +5. We have 3, 4, 9 to 3. +1. All right. So we get this clue. And this guy gets discarded. We are then going to try to attempt to leave. We need to test 3 to 2. I actually really would like to succeed this. Oh, first of all, this flips. I really do want to succeed this, huh? We're currently here. Is it worth it to commit a ward for this? To get us to -2? That's tough. I'm going to do it, but it's tough. You're 4 to 2. -1. We do succeed. Excellent. So we move there. Perfect. The reason I needed her to move is because if Monterey is going to open this place this turn, he needs her clues. Because he can only get these 2 clues, I would think, from these investigates. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with that is Lily. So now let's go to Monterey. He's going to lockpicks. What was that, 12? Yeah, 12. 12 to 2. That is a skull, shelter of 1, so it's a -1. He succeeds by a bajillion again. Yeah, I'll draw a card with the Lucky Cigarette case. I hope it's not my weakness. Perfect. Actually, that's exactly what I want. Because now we're going to investigate. We're at 6 to 2. Oh, actually, I don't even need to commit perception. 6 to 2 again. The tablet, that's a -3. Get this last clue. And for our last action, we are going to play Scout Ahead for 1 resource. Move up to 3 times. So move here, 1, because those 2 are connected. 2, 3, spending all of our 8 clues we have at this place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course, Lily has the other 2. The plan worked. All right. It is only with vast hesitancy and repugnance that I let my mind go back to Lake's camp and what we really found there. 3 shrouds, 6 clues. As an action, test 4 combat to dig through the snow in search of supplies. If you succeed in the supplies recovered section of the campaign log, record wooden sledge. All right, so we will need to get these clues in order to get him. Dyer, at least. We know he's in the camp somewhere. But that'll be something for next turn. All right, that is the end of Monterey's turn. Because he is 2 away, he gets to draw a card and gain a resource. Another Scout Ahead. And gain a resource. Oh, that's 5. All right, it is now the upkeep phase. So we have Lily drawing another Arcane Initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gaining a resource. Monterey's stuff gets ready. Monterey will draw a Pilfer. That is fantastic. And a resource. I'm just realizing that technically I was at -1 agility for all of the times I was using lockpicks. I don't think that mattered though. just because adding the numbers equals big number. So, all right, we are 4 of 5 Doom. Lily's encounter card is 0 visibility. I don't think... Yeah, okay. That's totally fine. Monterey's encounter card, Whiteout. Ooh, that's a bit rough, but I guess it could be worse. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, we need to put lots of cards beneath Dire. Just cards. Let's see. I want to see if I can do this without... Yeah, I can do that without my discipline. So let's have Monterey go first. He technically has -1 agility and -1 from the whiteout. So he has 3 agility. If he plays Pilfer, he'll be at 3, 4, just 4. 4 to 3. Okay, we have some things to commit though. Yeah, okay, let's play Pilfer. It's Monterey's first action, costs 4. He's at 4 to 3. We're going to commit the Scout Ahead to go 6 to 3. We're going to commit 1 Elusive to go 7 to 3. Yeah, seems good. That's an Elder Sign. But he is in the same location he was at the start of the round, so nothing happens. He does get 3 clues. He's immediately going to spend 2 of them to draw this card. All right, and we know it's Professor William Dyer. So, up to 2 cards from your hand. Place that many resources. So, if I do 4... Oh, okay, easy, okay. So, his next 2 actions will be to discard 4 cards from his hand, which will be everything but Janae. Because it says place that many resources on him, right? Yeah, so it takes 2 actions to discard 4 cards. We place 4 resources on him. We only need 2 more resources on him because we need a total of 6. All right, that is Monterey's turn. Lily will take an action to move. She will discard 2 cards from her hand, which will be this Scrying and Arcane Initiate, I guess. And that will put him in the victory display. Nice. We got him. We found him. I'm sorry, Dyer. I don't know why you're possessed. What are you doing here? But we're good. All right, your last action, Lily. Oh, there's a whiteout here. All right. So she'd be at what? 3 to 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got this. Yeah, we got this. I'm going all in, but we're doing it. So with the whiteout, she's at 3 combat because he doesn't have a discipline. So we're committing things with a total of 5 icons. So we are at 8 to 4. Might as well. That is a +1. You see by a lot. All right, so what did we do? We recovered a wooden sledge. All right, let me write that down. Okay. That is her turn. At the end of her turn, she tests 2 agility. She is 3 to 2. We should be able to just resign next turn if no one dies. I guess there is that. A 0. She succeeds. Well done. All right. We got to upkeep. There are no enemies. Lily will get a Talisman of Protection. That's good against dying. She will get a resource. Monterey will draw a Lucky Cigarette Case and a resource. We are advancing. Tracks in the snow. As you journey through the glacial winds, you stumble across a set of tracks in the snow leading farther from camp. You pause and investigate further. Were these tracks made by one of your missing team members or by something more monstrous? Choose a face-down encounter card beneath the location. Look at the other side of that card. Resolving it. Okay, same thing. Let's look at the easiest one to get. So the Broad Snowdrifts. It just removes Tekalili. Okay, I don't think we need that. It's good to know. Madness and Death. The storm grows closer, and with it, looming in the sky, that damnable sound returns. It haunts you with its presence, worrying its way into your mind. Is it the cause of this folly, this madness? All right, Lily's encounter card. A Skittering Nonsense. I'm actually totally okay with that. This should be gone. Monterey's card, Polar Vortex. Well, we want to leave here anyway. All right, Monterey, you go first. You are going to move Lily to the locus. So, as an additional cost for you to enter or leave attached location, test 2 agility. So we need to test 2 agility. We are 3-2. Lily is testing 2 agility. That is a skull. Yeah, the shelter here is a ton. So she fails. She takes a damage and a horror, which she will take on herself. Horror, damage. All right. We're going to do something. Oh, right. I got rid of the elusive. The elusive would have made this really sick. This does get discarded, though, because she failed. He is then going to activate the Prophesia, move Lily to the locus, and now use it on himself to move himself to the locus. He will resign next turn. Lily, you will attack the Skittering Nonsense. You have 5-2 with your machete. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'll attack with the brand, because that's 6-2 with the brand. They get +1 skill value. Wait, no, that's the same as machete. What am I talking about? I'm 5-2. You'll use the machete. Actually, do I want to take a Lily? I could just face tank it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass Lily's turn. That seems weird. But I don't think I want to take a Lily. Right? Because if you defeat it, you gotta take a Lily. I don't think I want that. So, enemy phase is gonna give us the bonk. We are at 5 horror and 4 damage. And now we go to upkeep. Lily will draw the hammer, finally. She gets a resource. Monterey will draw another lockpicks and a resource. All right, we are 1 of 6 doom. Lily draws Abandoned to Madness. This is a new one. Attach to the nearest possessed enemy and place 1 doom on that enemy. If there are no possessed enemies in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a possessed enemy. Draw it and attach Abandoned to Madness to it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Increase the difficulty to fight, evade, or parlay with attached enemy by 1. All right, well, there are no possessed, so we need to go find 1 in the encounter deck. Oh, Ancient Meal's on the bottom. Whoa. It's just because we evaded by... Oh, okay. Whatever. I'll just... Sure. Oh, she draws it. That's fine. And it comes into play with 1 doom. Shuffling the encounter deck. All right, and Monterey's card, Apeirophobia. That's a little... 1 to 7, huh? Okay, well, place 2 of your clues on your location. He has 1 clue. I do think that means that he can do it. Because it's not part of a cost, and it does change the game state, right? Yeah, because we'll place 1 of our clues. I think we can do that. All right, we are 1 to 7. -2, you fail by 7. You're not taking 7 horror, so yeah, place our clues on the barrier camp. Could have been worse. Apeirophobia, huh? All right. Monterey, well, let's just check. Yeah, if you are at camp, resign, you turn for the night. All right. Monterey resigns. Lily resigns. All right. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, we advance. Turning in. With night coming to a close, the storm approaches faster and faster. Soon, the weather will be too deadly for your search to continue. If anyone is still out there, you doubt they'll survive, and neither will you if you remain unsheltered any longer. You return to your camp, your heart heavy with guilt and your mind addled by that foul noise that festers within. Resolution 1. Nice job, Monterey. I think that prophesier was doing work. All right. Resolution 1. It is clear that something compelled your teammates to venture away from the safety of your camp. Something alien and mysterious. Something that defies your understanding of Antarctica. None of those who wandered off remember why they did so or what they were doing. It is almost as if their memories were wiped clean. Or perhaps their consciousness was supplanted by another. In any event, they seem to have recovered. You mourn those you've lost and prepare for the day ahead. Rest or no rest, you have only 1 chance if you are to survive. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display, which I believe is only just a meager 1, because all of these have victory 0. Yeah, it's dire. We got our experience back. In the expedition team section of the campaign log, record the amount of damage and horror on each partner asset in play. Find each enemy in the victory display whose title matches a character who is not crossed off in the expedition team section of the campaign log. These characters have been rescued. Cross off MIA next to each of those characters' names. Sick. We rescued Dyer. Nice. Each missing team member who was not found surely could not have survived the night. In the expedition team section of the campaign log, cross off the name of each character who is still marked MIA. No one is, so we're good. Proceed to checkpoint 2, the attack. Do not clean up the game yet. You barely have time to rest before the sound of something erupting out of the ground nearby shakes you to your core. Massive tremors follow, sending cracks through the ice all around you. Then, that noise, that insidious piping. Tekalili, Tekalili. Whatever those creatures you encountered earlier were, you are sure they came from under the ice, breaking or seeping through to reach the surface. They must somehow live deep under the glacial crust of Antarctica. These quakes can only mean one thing. Your imagination stirs with visions of these monsters bursting forth all around you, creeping into your eyes and mouth, controlling you. It is clear you aren't safe here any longer. The investigators must decide. Run for your lives! You will skip the next part of the scenario. Proceed to attack 2. Stand and fight. You will play the next part of the scenario. Skip to attack 3 if you wish to do so immediately, or the attack 4 if you wish to take a break and proceed the next time you play. You bet that we're going to stand and fight, and we're going to go directly to attack 3. You've decided to fight off the attacking creatures. Do not remove any locations from play. All tokens on these locations are removed, and all cards on these locations are discarded as normal. Reset each investigator's deck and the encounter deck. Proceed to Ice and Death, Part 3. Well, a masterful display, I think. Took us a little bit of time to get going. Luckily, Lily was just able to take care of some. Actually, I don't even think she had to fight anything. Now that I think about it. So I guess it's okay we didn't draw the hammer. As for Monterey, though, as soon as he got Jeremiah up and running, Prophesiah, the lockpicks, everything was going super smooth. Seriously, these four cards together make some really good business. He can like almost draw through his entire deck really fast. All right, well that was scenario 1, Ice and Death Part 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time for Lily and Monterey's upgrades, as well as the setup for Part 3 of Ice and Death. This has been SuperFang99, signing off.